Hello and welcome, IT-TVGaming here. In today's episode, I want to show you how to build this modern palace. As you can see, it is a quite nice big design. In today's episode, we're going to build in the exterior, and in the next episode, we're going to fully focus on the interior. So if you have suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments section. If you want to build along, this is everything you need, and I will have the same list in the description, so keep that in mind as well. Once you got everything you need, let's get started. Okay, now we're going to simply start off with the towers. So the towers are actually going to look pretty simple. This is basically how each tower is going to end up looking. Then we're going to have some stairs on the inside. And then we're going to outline it with some stairs as well. And the reason why I am doing this right now is just to make it easier to get the walls in, because the walls are going to start just right about here. This is going to be the center of the walls. Okay, so we can have another block right there. Now this point is the start of the walls, so we're going to have 4 in total on each side. Then just add your quartz in front of it. Then we need to indicate a entrance, which is simple. You just want to go in 2 blocks and then go back out 1. Then we can just simply repeat this whole thing on this side after you skip 1 block. Okay, now from this point, the easiest way to get the tower in is to go back 3 blocks from each side with your stairs. And then go in 7 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then just complete this. Okay, and then don't forget to fill this in as well. Okay, now we got 2 towers in place. There's still 2 sides we need to do. Okay, now we got the 2 towers in place. What we're going to do for the sides is quite simple. Again, we're going to treat this as the center. Then we're going to go out 1 block. After that, you can just have 7 more pillars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then let's add some quartz on the inside. And let's do the same thing on the back side as well. Then we need to make sure that our pillars are actually lining up, right? So this, again, this is going to indicate the center. We go out 3 on each side. We go back in 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can just finish this. And the reason why I like to do it this way is because it is much easier to keep track of what you're doing. If you are measuring everything out, a miscalculation is done very quickly. Okay, so we got this tower in. Now we need to make the back side. Now we have an entrance right here, but I want to have another pillar. And if you've done this correctly, you will end up with exactly 7 blocks of space, counting from this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got exactly 7 blocks, which means we can just replicate this area. To do that, again, we're going to go in 1 block from this side. Now we go back out, and then we're going to have 4 pillars. We go back in. So now we're at the point where the 7 blocks start. What we are going to do is we are going to treat this again as the center, but this time right here. And then we're going to go out 3 blocks on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like we've done before. Go back in, go, and then add the pillars. Add the center pieces. And we can go ahead and make this side and finish this. Then again, this is going to be center, and if you've done this correctly, it should just perfectly line up. Now, if it doesn't perfectly line up don't worry about it, it's all fine. So as you can see on this side, it didn't really line up, so I extended this just by 1 block, and it doesn't really matter. Now once you got each tower in place, what we're going to do is we're going to build up the tower pillars first. So you want to go up 7 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Let's do that quickly for one, and I'm going to show you how to build each one actually. Okay, once you got that in, what you want to do is you want to build this up as well. Then you want to take your stairs, and we're going to cover this. Okay, now before we continue building the pillars, what we're going to do is we're going to build up the walls. So you want to go up 6 in total first. So make sure that this connects with this one. Then go up. Do the same actually, make sure that it connects. Then you can go down 1 block, go back up. We're going to create the simple castle shape. Well, actually the simple wall shape for each and every castle. Then you can just build up this. Now after that you can just simply add your stairs again until this point, and here we are going to have the entrance, right? So you can just build this up, and we are going to go up 8 blocks in total. So we got 7 right here and then 8. So just let's go all the way up. Then you want to go back down 3 blocks in total and close this off. Now we ended up with something like this. Now what we are going to do is we're going to indicate the inside of this, and what I mean by that is we're going to replicate the entrance on the inside, because we're going to have an additional arch shape on top of this, and to do that we need to make sure that we connect each corner first. Then you want to take your stairs and place it in. And we're going to use these blocks actually. So let's connect this and let's rebuild this on the back side just to make it easier, because we're going to add an arch shape on top, but to do that we need these pillars on the sides but then on the back, and this is actually going to make it a lot more easy for us to get the arch shape in. We go, this is the start, then we can just simply go all the way around. Okay, now this is going to give us a nice little working area for the entrance, but we're going to worry about this a little bit later. Now we are going to focus more on outlining everything, but the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to build up each tower and each wall exact the same way. Now obviously we're going to do a lot of decoration, but we're going to start off with a very basic one. You just want to add a sea lantern underneath each pillar. And this goes for the towers itself as well. Okay, once we're done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to add some Deepslate bricks on the sides. In the center we're going to have some sea lanterns again, followed with some iron bars, covering this and going all the way up. Okay, now for the towers we're going to add some iron bars again, followed with some buttons underneath and on top. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing over here as well, but this time we're going to add some stairs going all the way across. On top of this we're going to have another row of stairs, followed with some slabs. Then underneath we can just add some trapdoors. Between these two pillars we're going to add iron bars, and this is how we are going to decorate each wall. Then on this side we're going to have the iron bars covering the lanterns, and this is how we're going to decorate each side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to replicate the towers one more time, and it is actually very simple to do that. We're going to start off with the pillars again, Then let's add 6 more blocks on top. So we want to have 7 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's build it all up. And let's fill it all in again. Then one more time, we're going to add our stairs covering this all up. To that, let's do the same thing on top. Let's add the sea lanterns followed with the iron bars and the buttons as well. And what we're going to do to finish this off is we're going to add an additional pillar. But this time we want to build it all up 5 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's build it all up. Let's add the Deepslate going all up. Then you want to add a stair right here, another one there, and just another one right here. After that, you can get rid of these two and add a sea lantern on top. And now we actually need to go up one more, just to cover this all up. Let's do the same thing on the sides. After that, connect these 2 points together. Take your trapdoors and place them in. Then, for the last time, we are going to cover this with some stairs. Take your iron bars, place it on each pillar going up. Then you want to take your Deepslate brick stairs, place it on top, and cover this all up again. Here we are going to have some full blocks. On top of this, we're going to have some stairs again. 2 full blocks followed with a wall on top. Then go ahead and cover this with some buttons. And this is basically what we're going to do for each pillar. So I will quickly get each one in, and after that we're going to work on the entrance. Now once we're done with each pillar, what we're going to do is we're going to add the entrance. Now the tower on the entrance is going to be a little bit different. Okay, now for the tower, for the entrance, what we're going to do is we're going to go up just like this, and we're going to do that in each corner. Then we're going to place some Prismarine blocks just to connect this. And after that, we're going to fill this all in. Then let's continue out with the stairs. Let's fill this in, and we're going to go out until this point right here. Then again, we're going to have 2 full blocks. Then let's add a Prismarine wall on top, followed with a end rod. Then on the sides, you can just add your trapdoors, just to connect these 2 points. Then on the sides, we're going to have some iron bars again going up, and I think it starts still looking lovely already. On the inside, what we're going to do is we still need to cover this all up, right? So we're going to build up, and we're going to create a simple pathway, just like this. And then let's build all of this up as well, just to clean this up a little bit. And you can even add some stairs on the inside, and here we go. This is what we're going to do on the inside. Now there's still a couple more things we need to do. We need to make the entrance itself. So I'm going to use some stripped oak wood for this, and I want to go out maybe until this point. You don't want to go out too far because it's going to be pretty difficult to make the entrance look good. Now the easiest way to do this is just to simply add some iron bars, going all the way up first, then go down 3, then you just want to build out. Okay, now let's repeat the same thing on this side. Here we go. Now obviously we need some leaves as well. So for now, I'm going to cover this, well actually surround this with some leaves. Then I will add some Deepslate wall. Then you can add some flowers of your choice. Now, my favorite flowers are the blue orchids, so I will place some blue orchids. And obviously, I will light it up with some soul lantern. Obviously, I want to have some height differences, so what I'm going to do is somewhere near the center, right here, I'm going to start adding some trees. Here we go. Now, as you can see, that adds actually a lot more depth and height. We can even add some more on the sides actually. Maybe just one more right there. Okay, now let's place a iron door right here. You can actually use whatever door you would like to, but I really like the iron door, so I'm going to use that one. But anyway, that is going to be enough for this episode. If you have any suggestions for the interior, or if you have any building suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Hopefully you all enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and see you the next time.